It's game time here in Miami as the crowds at the American Airlines Arena look to cheer on the hometown Heat. For the Miami Heat, they are coming off a good outing against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And one way to nullify a home court advantage like they did that night, Kevin, light it up from the three-point line. Nothing is more demoralizing to a home crowd.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, that was the great equalizer. Their perimeter play definitely took them over the top.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. In the backcourt, Parker and Ginobili. Under the three and Diaw the four. And it's Splitter in at the center position.
And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
Now let's find out what head coach Greg Popovich had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
A big factor in today's game, he said, is how they are able to handle Chris Bosh. He said often in games, Bosh is the X factor with his ability to gather rebounds and finish off chances inside. In order to keep him from dominating the fight on the glass, they'll have to match his intensity every step of the way. Guys?
All right, Doris. On defense, San Antonio. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And they had to be elated with that win because they came in as a definite underdog.
Yeah, in such a hard-fought game, I think they have to be especially pleased with the way they did it. They grinded it out. It wasn't easy.
Here's Parker after the made shot from Insanity. Diaw dishes to Ginobili. Diaw, the screen. Leonard kicks to Diaw. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Ginobili on the money from 12 feet away. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Insanity, covered by Parker. And again, it will drop another make there from Insanity.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Parker outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Parker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Diaw with the steal. Parker kicks to Ginobili. And Wade sends it back. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Granger. Rebounded by the Spurs.
First miss of the game after 4 makes, so it's been a hot start.
Parker passes the Splitter. Granger against Ginobili. And here's Diaw. An 11-point game for him in the win against Orlando. It's Parker outside. The rebound by Insanity. The Heat have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. The Insanity's got 8 points.
Such a great start for him. 4 for 4 already. He could be on his way to a big game.
It certainly looks that way, Steve. His energy level has been terrific right from the opening tip.
Now here's Ginobili. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Splitter. Some solid defense from Insanity. The Heat leading by 4. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Three-pointer. Good, and it's Bosh picking up the assist. 11 points for Insanity.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
And Parker, here we go. Back to Ginobili. That's good.
He's never going to pass up on a chance like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, this guy can get to the rim.
The Heat have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Pass to Granger. From downtown. Rebound, San Antonio. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Remember, that last matchup went right down to the wire before they pulled it out. And I thought the big difference was the contribution this team got from its bench.
Now here's Leonard. 17 points for him last game against Orlando. Back to Parker. From deep three-point range, can't hit. Some solid defense from Insanity. Granger dishes to McRoberts. Wade has the open look. Off target from three-point range. Spurs trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Parker outside. Here's Leonard. Good on the three-point shot. Leonard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Let's have a look at some league leaders from the last 10 games. Here are the highest scoring point guards in the NBA during that period. You take a look at Insanity, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And being at the top of that list, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give them an offensive jolt whenever they've needed one.
And to me, Steve, that's a tremendous asset, almost a necessary requirement for your point guard. I mean, you want a guy that can orchestrate and be a maestro for his teammates first and foremost, but it's a huge bonus when he can put it in the basket himself.
Here's Ginobili after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Ginobili gets the bucket.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Insanity the pass to Wade. Here's Insanity. Back to Wade. Fires the 3. And it's Wade again missing.
You can't get in a much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Ginobili kicks to Diaw. Nobody near Parker. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Miami's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. 11 feet away, and another basket for Miami.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Ginobili outside. Leonard kicks to Parker. And the shot is good. Parker's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Granger passes to Insanity. Back to Granger. The dish to Wade. Down low. It's deflected. Parker with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Parker leading the charge.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but it's a smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen. And they sent him
good ball movement.
And a new group. 17 seconds left to play in the first. Now here's Joseph, defended by Chalmers. Joseph dishes to Mills. There's the 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Mills has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Napier. Relative touch. Get the second quarter going back here. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for San Antonio.
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with a hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
The other thing we've seen right from the start, guys, is their willingness to drive the lane, get penetration, and challenge this defense.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Green. Corey Joseph is out there with Mills. Then there's Boris Diaw, and it's Splitter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kev. Insanity in their last time out against the Nets got down to business. He finished with 45 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players, have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
Diaw, foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Obvious foul.
And he took the hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Spurs have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Bellinelli, he's checked in for San Antonio. Wade outside. pass to Insanity. Lock at 6. It's rebounded by Boris Diaw.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Joseph with the ball. Now guarded by Insanity. The shot is off. The Heat trail by 6. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Leonard. Into Diaw. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
And let's quickly take a look at some stats for Wade. Recent weeks have been really kind to his game. He's put forth some solid performances. He's putting up about 12 points per game, 5 assists and 2 rebounds. Certainly not numbers he should be disappointed in, but we know what a high standard he holds himself to.
Well, quite honestly, I hope he's not disappointed. I mean, he's been giving them major contributions on a daily basis.
You have to love the fact that they created an excellent shot.
Dishes to Bellinelli. They set the pick. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Bellinelli's got the lead up to 6 now for San Antonio. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. You look at Miami. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, the Hornets, a half game back.
Well, you know, looking at Miami, of all the surprises the NBA has provided us with this season, they may be the biggest of them all.
I agree, Clark. I mean, coming out of the preseason, it would have been very difficult to make a case for them being one of the NBA's top teams, and yet here we are, and here they are.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Diaw, the screen. Here's Bellinelli. Wade is covering. And Joseph kicks to Bellinelli. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Heat trail by 3. Insanity, the pass to Bosch. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Insanity picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Manu Ginobili's checked in for Diaw. And Parker's subbed in for Corey Joseph. Splitter dishes to Bellinelli. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Bellinelli's got his 2nd basket of the game. He'd have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the 2nd quarter. Insanity, the pass away, and it's rejected.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Parker with it. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Ginobili, and the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Spurs lead.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Leonard kicks to Ginobili. Off his foot, and it's being called a kickball. And some changes here for the Heat.
Keep shooting. The slump's got to end sometime. Let's see what you got, son.
Oh, I got
Checked in for Bosch. Granger comes in for Josh McRoberts, and it's Napier in for Cole. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Boris Diaw's checked in for Splitter. Anderson comes in for Marco Bellinelli. Green is checked in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Mills in for Parker. Here's Napier. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Such a solid performance for them inside. The rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
And here's Mills. Now the pass to Leonard. They kick it out to Green. Back to Leonard. 1 second left, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Spurs lead by 17. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
All right, eyes front. That's not what we were looking for in the first half, to say the least.
One-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Without question, Manu Ginobili displaying his skills today.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
Insanity in at point guard. Nick Roberts at the 4 with Bosch at center. Wade out on the wing with Granger. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Goes up from the top of the key, and he gets it to go. The Insanity's got 13.
Danny Granger.
Spurs leading by 18. Parker with it. Now defended by Insanity. Parker outside. Diaw dishes to Parker. 5 to shoot. Feeds to Splitter. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Teams value the three so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. The Heat third.
You know, some teams live and die by the three, but it's important to be able to utilize the three-point shot. It's a great weapon in the game of basketball. And this coach has given this team freedom to look at the three-pointers on a regular basis, and they're pretty good at it.
Wade left side. Pass to Insanity. Good. Insanity's got 4 this quarter.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break gave him a second win. He looks fresh.
Parker outside. He feeds it to Leonard. From outside the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. The Insanity's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kicks it to Bosch. Granger for the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. Miami grabs the miss. The Insanity's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's hauled in by Diaw.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Splitter. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. For San Antonio, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Thiago Splitter. 2 shots.
And Splitter drops them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Insanity, covered by Parker. Nobody near Granger. Hits it from 3-point range. Granger's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Right here. Over these last 10 games on the Heat schedule, this is how they stack up in the league stats. Shooting percentage. First in fewest turnovers a game. And they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that and they're on their game, they're tough to beat.
Insanity, the pass to Bosch. Stolen by Ginobili. Parker outside. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got 3 assists in the game. The Heat trail by 21. Here's Insanity and a missed layup. Parker kicks to Leonard. The fader. And another basket for San Antonio.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Here's Insanity. He's covered by Ginobili. Unloads. That one is good from Insanity. Insanity's got 17.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Ginobili sends a screen for Parker. He dishes it to Diaw. It's Ginobili on the wing. Wade is covering. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Wade. Granger right side. Bosch a screen on Leonard. And it's Granger penetrating. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Ginobili dishes to Splitter. And there's Ginobili. That's good on the assist from Thiago Splitter. And that's 13 points for Manu Ginobili. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Insanity the pass to Granger. Here's Insanity. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Insanity. 17 points in the game. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Ginobili kicks to Parker. Ginobili outside. Diaw the screen. Nobody near Parker. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
He is capable, Clark, of some incredible athleticism.
And we just got a chance to see it on full display right there.
Well, you got to love a point guard who can finish like a power forward.
The feed now to Ginobili. Leonard attacking. The rebound by McRoberts. The Heat trail by 19. Here's Insanity. Made it on the run, too. Insanity's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Parker with it. Now guarded by Insanity. Now Splitter. Averaging 10 points per contest. 6 to shoot. Ginobili attacking. San Antonio again missing. He'd have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Insanity. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Insanity. He has 23 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
Yeah, it is a nice number. He's taken it upon himself to really find his teammates and to get this offense going.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Chris Anderson is checked in for Bosch. Dang comes in for Josh McRoberts. And it's Norris Cole in for Danny Granger. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Anderson, he's checked in for Splitter. Green comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Corey Joseph's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Mills in for Parker. And the Heat making a change here. Napier's checked in. And it's Miami's ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Pass to Dang. Here's Insanity. It's hauled in by Diaw. Diaw's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Poked away. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Insanity, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
The dish now to Joseph. He kicks to Mills. Launches a 3. A second chance effort. That is good. Diaw's got 8.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Here's Napier. And again, Miami with the triple.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap up since the start of the second half. They're starting to find the range.
Steve, the lasers are starting to do their thing. That's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way. He had almost a free run to the hoop that time, Kevin. I mean, that was too easy.
The Heat trail by 13. Here's Insanity, and that one's good. Insanity's got 30.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
And Joseph kicks to Anderson. Over to the left wing. Passes it to Green. Dishes to Mills. And the three ball is good. Mills has got 11.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Napier passes to Insanity. Napier kicks to Cole. And again, Miami with the triple.
They're shooting it quite well now. Again, function of shot selection, ball movement. Guys are in rhythm, confident, free-flowing, and they're knocking down their shots.
Outside, Green. And that one is stuffed right through. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
And the basket good. That's now 32 points for Insanity.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts. And the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Joseph dishes to Anderson. Green with a screen on Day. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Chris Bosh is checked in for Miami. The Heat trail by 11. Napier passes to Insanity. At the elbow, it's Cole. And it's Miami with another.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Joseph. Not a lot of room. And another basket for San Antonio.
Had so much space there. The defense really not showing him the respect. You could see his eyes get wide.
Here's Napier. Good if it goes. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And a good job by the officials getting together and going to the replay. I mean, remember how frustrating it was before the rule was implemented to see a replay of an easily correctable call?
The call that finally broke the camel's back, Clark, was in the 2002 Western Conference Finals. Remember the Lakers beat the Kings by 1 point in that critical Game 4, and that came after LA was awarded a three-pointer at halftime that was clearly after the buzzer.
And a moment now to take a look at our State Farm assist of the game. With 6 in the game, it's been some excellent court vision from Insanity.
Well, he's been key to their ability to find the open man and really get the offense operating smoothly.
On the floor for San Antonio. Hills at point with Bellinelli. They're the backcourt. Splitter is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Green in at the small forward. The pass to Mills. Lets the three fly. Green kicks to Mills. Spurs working the ball around now. And that one hits back iron.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Napier passes to Insanity. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
And one other thing I would add is the mid-range game has been really impressive. I mean, they're showing great touch on some of those 15, 17-footers.
Parker drives in. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Feeds to Leonard. Back to Parker. Pass to Leonard. Kicks it to Parker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Parker's got 4 points this quarter.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Wade at the elbow. And another basket for Miami.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots, then the passes have to be on target and on time.
And Parker, here we go. Splitter. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Left side, Bosch. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. And he gets it to go. And now it's a 9-point Spurs lead.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
The Spurs making a switch here. Diaz checked in.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
That free throw good from Insanity. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break. I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Wade against Ginobili. Just 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Parker. Parker with another miss. The Heat trail by 7. Nobody near Granger. They get it back. Wade dishes to Bosch. Here's Insanity, covered by Parker. Here's Granger, and the shot is good.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Spurs leading by 5. And Leonard has it in the corner. And the layup falls.
It's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
Mick Roberts misses.
And this is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Out to Wade. Passes to Insanity. No good. Good D by Parker. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. Splitter kicks to Parker. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Parker's got 10 points here in the second half.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
Wow, and they're moving the ball right now. They look good.
The Heat trail by 11. Wade passes to Insanity. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Insanity's got 41.
Well, with his team struggling, he is taking it upon himself to get them back into this game.
Out to the wing. Parker left side. Ball's knocked loose. Kept alive. He feeds it to Diaw. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. And the Spurs lead by 10.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
Well, they continue to find the open man and play unselfishly. This is true team basketball we're seeing. Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
Parker with it. Now guarded by Insanity. Ginobili attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
Leonard against Granger. Here's insanity. That 3 off the mark. Spurs leading by 10. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Goes up the baseline. Again, the Spurs good for 2. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And it's blocked. And now the fast break, Ginobili with the ball. Here's Leonard. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Leonard has been playing really well. He's got 17 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
So the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too. So they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
He's been the guy on the boards today, no question.
Steve, you're all over it. I mean, his numbers back it up. He's been working extremely hard out there.
And it's Miami with the rebound. Bosh has got his 4th rebound in this one. Granger with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Granger kicks to McRoberts. Buries it from 3-point range.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Ginobili outside. Outside Leonard. 6 to shoot. Ginobili against Wade. Nice shot by Ginobili. Ginobili's got 6 in the quarter. The Heat trail by 13. There's the double team with Ginobili. And he gets it to go. 45 points for insanity.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
The Wall is checked in for Danny Granger. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am. He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first. He's certainly been hitting well from the line, and those points do add up.
Hit his leg, and the official saying it was kicked. They set the pick. Parker drives in. Kicks it out to Leonard. Spurs passing it around. Tries again, and he gets it to go. Leonard's got 21 in the game.
And there it is again. That's where their points have been coming today, from the low post.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from McRoberts. And Leonard has it in the corner. Another miss by Leonard.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
It's tipped. Diaw with the steal. Now here's Ginobili. He dishes it to Parker. Nobody near Leonard. Again, Leonard missing. Miami's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Dang with the buckets.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the 3-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Spurs leading by 7. It's Parker with the drive. Ginobili dishes to Parker. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Bosh with the bucket.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this thing around. He's got to take charge. He's got to be aggressive and really look to push here offensively.
It's Ginobili on the wing. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his 2nd personal foul. team foul.
And Diao kicks to Parker. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Did they ever make a mess out of that one?
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And the Spurs making a change here. Here's Insanity. Kept alive. Stolen by Anderson. And Insanity picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 9.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
No good. And so it's San Antonio with the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. And now we send you down to Doris Burke courtside, who's with our Jordan player of the game. Doris?
Guys, I'm here with Tony Parker. And Tony, there was an intensity to the way this team played. Were you guys amped up?
We were motivated tonight. You know, today we were on a mission. We want to make a statement, and we played great basketball, great ball movement. Everybody wasn't selfish. We shot the ball a lot better, and we played great defense.
Statement delivered, mission accomplished. Nice win, Tony. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. So that'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.